Back from vacation and immediately greeted by 43.1% dropped frames. We're back, baby. So I don't expect anyone to remember this, because I know I wouldn't. But at the end of my last stream 4 weeks ago, I said that we would be playing an MSX game when I got back. And astute viewers will notice that this is not a game for the MSX. This is in fact Super Metroid for Nintendo's own Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And the reason we're playing this instead of an MSX game is that I am finally getting an internet upgrade at this house. So I decided to hold that game for next week, when theoretically we won't be dropping 42.5% of the frames, and instead just do some filler this week. This also has the side benefit of giving me a baseline I can compare against when I do some testing next week with the internet connection. So that I can see how much worse OBS will scream about my CPU usage when I up the quality settings, and see how high I can push the quality settings up before I start CPU dropping frames all the way down to 30 frames a second. Alright, well, I think this is the first time I've done a random start spawn where I haven't just been in immediate danger. So that's nice. For this seed, I have on random objectives. So we have to do 4 different things in order to unlock Mother Brain's room in this. And we need to beat Kraid and Dragon. We need to kill Bomb Chorizo, or well, and I said Bomb Chorizo, delicious sausage, Bomb Chorizo. And then we also have to kill all the pirates in the pit room. So any other bosses I didn't list there, we don't actually have to do. But we might end up doing because there's an important item I want behind it. Okay, what we got? Okay. Picked up Various Suit. Yeah, I can get through here. Same, brother. Okay. I can get through this. No, that's gonna hurt a little bit. Let me out, please. I need to ball in order to get under that spike, so that doesn't quite work. Saver. That is deactivated. Oh, never mind. Thought that was the inactive save. All right, going down. This is a new thing. This is not quite new with this version. A new version of the map rando just came out a couple of days ago. But this is not new to that version. I think it's 1 or 2 versions old, but I've never actually activated it before in a run. This is a beam door. So you can replace some of the missile and bomb doors with beam doors. Like you'd have in the Metroid Prime games where you need, you know, a plasma beam or wave beam or something to open a door. I don't know what that is. Am I getting back up here? Sure, yeah, I can wall jump that. I'm not going to take that save quite yet in case I want to save warp back up there. That's another beam door. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can't get through to the right because I don't have Morph Ball. I can leave this room from the top. Supers, okay, I probably want those. Okay, Metal Pirates. And do I want to kill Metal Pirates with 5 supers? Probably not. Okay, green door was down there. Green door is sure down there. All right. Make the save. I do, in fact, want to be down here. Oh, this is fine. Fast boots, okay. Can I do anything with the boots of fast? I don't know if the logic at this level would expect me to kill Metal Pirates with 5 supers and speed booster. Can't get through this wall. I don't know exactly which room Boyon Gate Hall is, so I don't quite remember what room that is with that tile set, so I don't remember how you get into this ceiling. I've not done any practice prior to this. This was a fairly spontaneous decision on my part to stream this today instead of the MSX game, so... The last time I did this was, I think, last year about this time? I pretty much just jumped directly into that hole. There was still several places I could have gone up here that I didn't check yet. That's a save room. What was to the left here? Left was, right, that was a room through... lava that I can't quite pass through without Morph Ball. This... Can I break that with Speed Booster? Maybe. You build up enough charge for that to work here. I have to short charge this. Well, we'll save that for now, because I'm worried about getting stuck in the blocks. Although, there's a save room right down there, right? Let me take the save. I'm pretty sure Speed Booster does break those blocks in that wall there. Alright, yeah. Didn't get the jump off in enough time. No, that's too much jump. Nice. Cannot get through there anyway. Excellent. Alright, we got up was supers, but can I get through that? I don't remember how tall that gap is. And there's a gap in that room, the starting room that on the right side that I can break with super missiles, but okay, I could have just had free health. Love that. But usually I only break one block because you can just Morph Ball through that hole. And I don't have Morph Ball, so that doesn't work. Energy, don't need that. This I need like bombs, I think, or just shoot through the floor. Just shoot through the floor, it's fine. Okay, that just takes me back here. There's nothing over here. That's excellent. Go to the floor and deal with enemies that will absolutely annihilate me? Sure. That sounds like fun. They don't even die from 5 supers. Excellent. All right, we are not going into that room right now. Okay, well, this is a dead end. I mean, not a dead end. This is a one-way until I get Morph Ball. I'm making it back through that door. I did save outside, so if I get stuck here, I can reset. Ow, rude. Can I make it up here with just wall jump, maybe? Maybe not. I can't... It's not tall enough for me to... I'm going to do a crouch jump up to. Yeah, I don't think I personally am able to wall jump this. Or what that. What else can we do? I guess we'll go back up to the top there and try super missiling that wall and see if in fact I can get through that wall. Come through this first, because there is an item in here. I want that. Now, we'll just run directly to that man. Good. Okay, yes, you can, in fact, break 3 wide open. Next. Now, oh well. Since I killed that, might as well grab that health. Let's not get dunked into the... Okay. Let's get dunked into the hurt juice anyway. Ooh, ship. Okay. I cannot get through this wall. This is not the lower entrance. This is the upper entrance. Can't build a spark in this room. Okay, we're not getting through that wall at the moment. Getting teased. Okay. I mean, like, theoretically, I can build up a Shine Spark here. And then blast through that room. Okay. I need to do like a double tap short charge, which is getting definitely to the beyond my ability to do so. Yeah, okay, so we're not going to Shine Spark that. Maybe it does want me to Shine Spark Metal Pirates. There's definitely not enough plate space in this room to build up a charge. No way, that's not happening at all. Can't make it back through this room. Okay. Oh, so there was a beam door that I can't break. Why did I stop there? Oh, right, because this is the hell room that we don't want to deal with. I would have to damage boost through 2 enemies that deal 100 hit points of damage. And maybe I can get by them. Can I get by them? We'll make one attempt to get by them. Ow. Okay, this room is fine. Can't get through that wall. And I need Morph Ball to get through this. Alright. And this time we'll get that E-tank, and then we'll come back and save it so that I don't need to keep grabbing this E-tank every time I reset. Just completely overshoot that because the room is full of water. Good. Alright, left there is the spicy room. Alright, cannot get through this anyway because that needs a beam I don't have. There's just a hole over here. Where's that hole? Alright. There's in fact just a hole I could jump through. Are we expected... Can I give me gate glitch from this side? Well, it works from the other side, right? I don't think I can even gate glitch from this side. Even if gate glitch is in medium difficulty, which I'm not positive it is. What was that door I just fell past? Another beam door. There's a missile door. Hold up. Might be stupid. You can blow up open normal missile doors with supers. Get back down here, you old shit. I hate that. Hate that guy so much. I didn't want to open that. That's fair enough. Okay. Charge beams. That helped me. Not really? It's helpful in that I have more shoot gun. Well, maybe... Okay, well, I can't get through there. Maybe one of the beam doors is charge beam activated. Okay, normal missiles, excellent. Alright, where am I jumping in this room? It's the center? It was the center. I just didn't jump in the center, but... I didn't want to do that, did I? I needed to jump around the other side. Sweet. Friends, we are not making it back up through there. Okay. Okay, we found one potential progress. Extremely rude. That's gonna go back up. I don't think I triggered that. Sure did. Okay, that guy was gonna shoot me. Didn't quite have enough jump on that second jump to make that. I don't have freeze, so can't. Can I super this? Can I just kill this? Yes, okay. Let's... Let's try this door up here first and see if yellow lines its charge beam. It's probably Spacer, right? That's probably Spacer. Okay. That's incorrect. There's a door all the way at the bottom. I kind of don't want to go all the way to the bottom. We'll take the save that's up here first. Because I kind of have a feeling that the gray orb door is going to be the charge beam door. I don't know that there was one of those at the bottom. Take that save point first before heading back down there so that when inevitably I cannot get through that door, I can just warp back up there. Left is the path to Metal Pirates, which we are not going to deal with at the current moment in time. Oh, this is actually that door. Okay, that is indeed the thing that you open that door with. Okay. Oh, I can actually just run through this. Okay, maybe this is the progress after all. We're now in the moist zone. Okay. Oh, all right. We are not going in there, like, at all, ever. And well, now we're trapped in here forever and ever and ever. All right. See ya. Okay, so that probably wasn't progress. Unless I really need 5 missiles for some reason. Okay. This jump, not hard. That's not a hard jump. I can wall jump up there to an extent. There's an item right up here, I think. There's totally not an item over here, but can I spark this? Does that work? Item in there. Which I'll regret after I grab this health before it goes away. Alright, this door we have. Ooh, I need that. Alright. Okay, so with this we can now go back into the wet and do more than just fall in a hole and get trapped forever. I want to jump up the right side of this room, I think. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely not making that jump. That's not happening without Ice Beam. Can I just run across this floor all the way? Probably that works, especially now that I have... let's try this. Bonk across that. Alright, that's not incredibly great. Yeah, that's nuts. Can't carry a charge through that. Can I... No, I was gonna try... What I could do is charge a spark in the left room, then bring it into here, open up the door, and then blast through that door. But I'm gonna hit this floor here. Got lucky with a short charge there. Made that work. Is there anything in Turian I can do with this? I don't think so. No, I think we're just going back down and then into the sauce. Health I don't care about at the moment, because when I dash through this room on the left, I'll get all my health back. This room here... Oh, the palette change, I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for this. Oh, okay, we're not quite there yet. I actually just want to blast all the way across this room. I thought this room was right after that. These are Meridia enemies. These take 1,000,000 damage to kill. Base gun does not do 1,000,000 damage. Also do 1,000,000 damage if they touch me, but luckily I have gravity suit, so that's mitigated a bit. That is, oh, plasma beam, good lord. Alright. Where am I building up charge? When I build up charge, go down there, maybe. Nah, fucking crap. That might be enough to build up charge. Ow. I now probably no longer have enough health to make that spark up to the thingy. Can I make that? That's a hella long jump. I'm not sure that I can make that without high jump boots. Alright. bombs, which I need a ball to get in there. Okay, well, health is great. Now I might... Oops, okay, well, first off, I'm just going to run directly into that crab. Just run directly into that crab again. Great. I lack object permanence. This time we'll hold right and not run into that crab. Because then we'll run into that fish that also happens to be down there. Okay, so that'll work. That'll work. Yeah, I just need to actually have enough health to make it all the way up there. The lineup on that was good. Take this real slow. Grab over here, we'll jump over it. That way we're not rushed and we can let that fish go by. Okay. Here, there's a crab if I fall directly down. So let's try to go to the right here. Run into that fish, great. Okay, well. Don't feel good about this? Okay, well, everything is fine. Excellent. Okay, this is so good, I'm going to go back and save this. Okay, well, we're not going to go back and save that because I can't make it across that room again. Never mind. Never mind. How am I getting back out of there once I'm down there? Because that's a one-way into that room. So it's not like if I had another item, I could get out of there. That's just once I'm down there, I'm stuck forever. So there has to be another exit. Like, I'm stuck here until I can get grapple beam anyway. I can't get through either of those rooms on the right side. So, like, I'm stuck in this niche anyway without a way out. Meaning it probably doesn't matter if I take another one-way and just get another layer of stuck. This is fine. That's power bombs. I can't get up that. Great. Alright, we are now in hell. This is a one-way this way, so we are now actually like in L. Oh, true. Best viewers. Get rid of those enemies. Okay, those are just misses. Okay. I really don't need anything that's in that room, but we never have to go back there ever again. Alright. The question is, do I want to go through the floor here twice and see what's in there? And the answer is no. I absolutely do not, under any circumstances, want to do that. So it's going to be real funny when I do that in a couple of minutes. Right, one item. And, ooh, spacer. Plasma is better, but there's a spacer door now. You jerk. So I'll probably need to switch back to spacer at some point when we get back there. Okay, this is fine. Meow. 3 missiles. I'm just gonna hold right. Okay, I have plasma beam, so now I can kind of shoot this guy. I have charged plasma, so I can shoot this guy, yeah. I think it's the left and to the right there, but I need Morph Ball for both, so it's a no-go on that. We can get some health back. Alright, so... Alright, I guess we're going through the floor. Prepare for neither of these 2 rooms to have anything on them. Alright, yep. Let's see if I remember the path I took here. That didn't completely suck. Alright, that almost worked, but I lost my spin jump there at the very end. Might jump off of that, no, almost. The easy two ways to get through this room are number one, obviously space jump. Like, you just don't care about the platforms, you just infinite jump out of there. The other good way is with spring ball, because spring ball lets you buffer a jump. So you can actually just jump off of pit blocks forever. For completely free. Naturally, since I have neither of those, we need to get out of here using the awful method that sucks. Don't know why I'm having problems wall jumping off of that last lip. It's not like any different. These are all just one tile, so it should just work exactly the same, but there we go. Alright, this room. Okay, we've got a missile, which I can grab. I don't need it, but I mean, I can have that. Wave. Do I want wave? I kind of want wave. Can I get wave? Ow. No. I need ball to get in or out of there. Okay. See, that's not that hard. That's not that hard. Again, I need power bombs in order to break through that. Did I exit the right side? I did, and I was stuck there. Alright, there's still plenty to do in this room coming up here. There's another exit down here. Okay, we're stuck. There's an exit up in the upper left. And then there's another exit in the up top center that I need to shine spark to get to. There's a map over there. Do I have that beam? That feels like that's a wave beam door. We will grab yon map. We might be stuck here until we get wave beam. I swear I can't get that until, well, I didn't try it. Definitely felt like there was no way to get down there without ball. Can't take that exit without morph ball. Did I really need morph ball to get out of that room? I just assumed that I needed to morph ball to get out of that room. Maybe I didn't need to do that. There are 3 big items through that door that I'm assuming is a wave beam door on the left. There's really no way out of here. Should I have just tanked the damage and leave here with Plasma Beam and go try? Did I get anything else down here? No, I haven't gotten anything else down here. Alright, I'm gonna go check that room. Okay, what's the one down this here? This, without a doubt, I need I need Morph Ball to get through, yes. So I can't get whatever that progression item is. Alright, and that room is also Morph Ball, this one on the right here. I need Morph Ball to get out of there. Yeah. I definitely can't get Wave Beam. I'm positive I cannot get Wave Beam in that room. Yeah, I guess I just had to grab Plasma and leave. Doesn't feel satisfying, but... just hope that one of these other doors that I haven't opened yet is in fact a Plasma Beam door. Okay, yeah, I can just tank the damage to that room. That's not actually a major problem. Thing said moments before I die in that room. Right, I don't have Plasma Beam, so we're not going to be killing anything in this room. So, jump left over crab. Wait for fish. Oh, here. Wait for crab. Here. Almost run into crab. Do not run into crab, but almost run into crab. Jump over fish this way. Jump down this way. Excellent. That work? Yes. Okay. Big whiff. Big whiff. Yeah, I can just tank this. Alright, I need to blast this with the zoom. Alright. So that was a spacer door, which I definitely can't open because I've never had the spacer, in fact. Okay, we need orb to get through that wall. There was one weird beam door somewhere. Should I kill metal pirates now that I have charged plasma? Now that we have charged plasma, I think the game might want us to do metal pirates. I was thinking there's also another beam door that I haven't identified yet that I feel like might be plasma. It's kind of looked like an electrical barrier. I don't remember what zone that was in. The thing we're going to do before we do any of that is that we are going to save the video game. Alright. Outstanding. Alright, no problem. Blast both of these doors open so I never have to do this again. Let's see if we get anything for this at all. Alright, true. This is an escape room. That just takes us back to a place that we cannot get anything. Because that is a morph ball tunnel at the end to get the item in the tower on the left. So that doesn't do anything for us until we have morph ball. Okay, that's locked from the right side. Cannot go through there. That room was higher jump locked. Can't do anything there. That's not what that room was. What the hell was that room? That was the room I picked up charge beam from. Why didn't I go through the right side of that? Okay, we're gonna save first. It's not that important that I save here, but... I'm gonna refresh my memory on why I did not progress further into that room. On that side, I need ball. This might be actually... Is this the room with the weird beam door that I couldn't open? Alright, this was just a missile, and then I got stuck on the other side getting out because I didn't have ball. So I could have just come back and grabbed this the whole time. I just need to jump across here. Oh, and then lose, because I cannot wall jump off that side. Right. I did save beforehand, though, so we're okay. Okay, so we're just going to backtrack further until I can find the weird door again. Go all the way back up. Yeah, that's definitely Spacer. Yeah, I think by process of elimination, the other door has to be either ice or plasma, and it sure didn't look like plasma. Okay, we've awoken the planet now that we've killed one pirate room. That I need ball. Okay, here. Is it up there? It wasn't up there. Guess it was down here. Right, this first door was power bombs, I think. Definitely not getting through there. Further down this way. No, this was absolutely the room I cannot do anything in. Okay, that's it. That's it. That end. Was it around this way? Alright, this was the horrible room with the red key hunters. Although now that I have plasma gun, I can get through them a little better. Alright, I couldn't get further up there. There's a green door there? That was the room I had to tank a bunch of damage in. I ended up dying before I got to the other side. Oh, I did get to the other side, but there's a green door at the other end, so I couldn't go through that. But I do have supers now. I could get through that. Unless that's the door I'm thinking of. Is that the door I'm thinking of? That might be the door I'm thinking of. No, I super do not want to go through this room at all under any circumstances at the moment. So we'll head back. Okay. Did I have to blast through this door? Was it through this wall? No, it was down. It's this door right here. Oh, I have gravity suit, so I can just stand in the ouch fluid here, and everything's all right. Oh, and that's the door I was thinking of. Yep, that is a plasma beam door. Okay. All right, we are going across. Pirate? That man shot me. How dare he? Love that. I don't think there's anything else up here on the right side. Yeah. There is a door on the left side. Okay. And do we want to take a one-way? The answer is probably no. Not when this is the most progress we've seen in a while. I passed by a map station down there. That was in a wall that I think I have to... zip through. Could I have built up a dash charge down there? Maybe. Maybe. So we gotta fall all the way down here. That's real short. Excellent. Am I getting out of there? Great question. Well, Mother Brain's in here. Alright, I'm absolutely not getting out of here. But that map data will persist. So that's nice. There was still an elevator I didn't take, I think. We just flop directly into the sauce here. Probably want to go back up there and grab that tank again. I do enjoy having an amount of health. Let's see where this goes. Okay, right door goes back into Norfair. Don't want to go back to Norfair. Where the hell does that go? N. Does that take me to that 2x2 room? Maybe? The top there? Maybe? I don't know. There's exactly one full circle, and that's all the way in the bottom left. Save room's kind of far away. I guess since we're over here, we'll take that dip back into Norfair and see where the hell that goes. Ah, true. Okay. I have gravity suit. I can do this. No problem. But that's a bit more of an issue. I feel like I might want to spark this. There's more than enough room in here to build up a spark. Thingy, that is... Ooh. Is that helpful? I don't know that that's actually helpful. That is helpful. That'll help me get to... I can now get back to the ship in Criteria. Okay, that might be progress. Now, how much do I want to explore this? Okay, we've got Spore Spawn here. I don't need to kill Spore Spawn. Where does this go into Turian? That takes this elevator on the left. There's a lot I could theoretically explore here and maybe pick up a couple of items. Although the way this seed is going is like get an item and then that opens up exactly one place where I need to go to in order to get the next item. And I know exactly one place right now that Screw Attack opens, and that's in Criteria. So the smart play feels like ignoring all of this exploration and going back to Criteria. Well, there are so many things here I might be able to collect. Right, time to not collect any of the things here. Can I get out of here? Yes, I can totally get out of here. Right. I can't get through this wall. Can I get through this wall? No, that needs power bombs. Okay. Okay, so I can't get through that way. There's another thing up here I might be able to grab. Supers, sure. Ammo is nice. Alright, so that's stuck. We did get health. So I'm not annoyed that I wasted my time in a dead end. So in the bottom left there, coming up out of that big room, the bottom row, there's a green door in the upper left, and then there's a blue door. I feel like blue door is probably going to be Ice Beam. So probably I can't grab that. Okay. And looking at the room shape here, in the bottom right corner, there's an empty big circle, which is going to be either, I think, power bomb upgrade or super missile upgrade or energy tank. But that is the wall jump tutorial room with the Edacoons. And in order to get to the right side of that, you need to orb. And I don't have orb. So there's nothing to do here right now, so I'm just going to leave. So probably I was correct, and we just need to go to ship now. Just walk out. You can leave. Absolutely going to save. Because there is a non-zero chance I'm going to get stuck in the wall. Excellent. Okay. I need a ball to get through there. No, that's not. Okay, well, I have screw attack. It doesn't matter. I cannot get through this floor without power bombs, though. Well, there's an item down there, but I need power bomb to get through the floor. Actually, it might not be power bombs. It might just be normal bombs. I mean, morph ball. Morph ball for sure. I can't get through there without it. Let's go through here. True, Crocomire. I'm on the wrong side of this wall. Interesting. All right. And Crocomire is not on the list of dudes that I need to kill, so we don't technically need to do that. But there is an item on the far right of that room. And I have charged plasma, so we can kill Crocomire in approximately 8.7 seconds. Spazer. Alright, we are not making progress here. Oh, I can make progress up there now, though. Okay, I want to spark up there. That wall jump is kind of ass. That room up the top there, up this elevator that I'm going to take in a second. I also needed something to get through those walls, and I now have something that can get through those walls. Health here is going to be kind of funny. How dare you? Ouch. Okay, what if we just left? There's more to the right there, too. Map is potentially in this direction, however. That seems nice. And there is a health refill. There's one more up here. I think there are two in this room. There are totally two in this room. And you'll love to see it. Give me good news. Yes. The good news is we can progress. Alright, there is probably nothing in here I need to get. That's a lot of fun. The news is less good. What else could I have possibly done with a screw attack in order to make progress? That got... Can I get through that without freezing it? Yeah, okay. Ow. 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 Okay, we're just going to take all the damage in the world. Okay, the question is, am I getting out of this room? The answer is no, we're not getting out of that room. I did not save at all the ship, did I? I think I hit B when it asked me to save every single time. And none of those times did I save. The question is that a bad thing? Because I wasn't picking up any progress whatsoever in wrecked ship. So, like, it's not necessarily bad that I now just wiped that out and came all the way back here. Okay, criteria. Do I just... I'm still stuck with a problem where... once I get Spacer, I can't get back out. That all needed morph ball, like morph ball, morph ball, morph ball, morph ball, morph ball. Morph ball. Wave beam, which needs morph ball. Okay, I'm going to go back to the ship again. Because this is without a doubt the progress. There's got to be something there that I missed. First off, we need to fail to make this jump again. There it is. There's a step there. I cannot hold right and leave that room. Okay, so yeah, I cannot get through that right wall and into Crocomire. That just doesn't work. That does not work. Right door needs spacer. The left here, one of them needed power bombs for sure, so I can't get to that. The other one, this room, do I need Morph Ball to actually get through this? Cannot, is this a screw? Okay, it's screw, okay. Okay. That's right. These are the multi-purpose destroyable blocks that you can blow up with bombs or screw attack. Okay. Maybe we'll just stop here. We'll actually save the video game this time. There we go. See? If it doesn't say save completed, that means you didn't save the video game. It seems like a pretty good place to stop because it is getting kind of late and I should go grab myself some dinner. So, like I said at the start of the stream, next week I'm getting new internet installed. So, at some point, wow, okay, CPU just jumped up to 30% for no reason. You'll love to see that. Everything is okay. So after that happens, I'm going to do a little bit of testing to see how much higher I can crank up my quality settings. Well, my computer will handle that, okay. We're downclocking a little bit here, that's concerning, but that's okay. Because we want to avoid that happening forever with the new settings. So I'll do probably just some random night streams some nights. We'll mess with the settings and see how that can go, and we'll do that. We'll continue with this seed. And then on Saturday, we will pick up with MSX game. So until either one of those happens, I will catch you folks later.